Okay folks, welcome back. This is pretty well the end of the carving section of this. Just make sure you have a little V for the feet here. I'm going to clean up everything. You might want to put a little V cut for the hoofs in the front, like the cow has a little V cut on either side. In fact, I can do that now. Just like so. Okay. See what we, alright, and one over here. Alright, so that will kind of match little V cuts on here. I'm going to lower this a little bit so these two match a little bit more. But anyway, and I'm going to round off the ear a little bit more like I did over here. And I'm going to just clean it up a bit. And then I'll come back with my last video of what he looks like after he's painted. So, you know, we put in his little hips and his, you know, if it seems a little thick, he's a little on the fat side. I've been slowly trimming him down a little bit around this area here. I've been looking at it, and you know, a good way of checking some things is see if things are even. Look at it from the front, look at it from both sides if they look about the same. Other things, look from the bottom up. You can sometimes see if things look okay that way. Look from the back, you know, make sure that you take a good look at your carving and make sure that it's even all the way around. You know, the things are proportioned right from one side to the other. That's kind of a hard thing for any carver to really, you know, go back and forth to make sure that, you know, doing one side is always easy. It's making the other side match that makes it really difficult. So I just want to let you know that just take your time with doing this. I'm going to take my time cleaning it up, and I'll probably have it done in a day or so. I need to get some things painted for Christmas time. I'm going to try something a little different this year with as far as posting stuff online for sales. I'm not doing as many of the craft shows as I had in the past. I find that sometimes I do just as well selling online than I do going to a show. The only nice thing about going to a show is that you actually get to meet people in person. So if you're kind of a people person and you enjoy that, you know, go for it. Try a place or two, you know, a craft place or two to put your carvings. But take your time with this, you know, take your time cleaning them up. And I'm going to take my time cleaning them up here. But I think he turned out okay. I'm happy with him. I love his antlers. I think his antlers really make the piece. And, you know, just take your time cutting it. Like when I cut these antlers, I do very small slivers at a time. I don't take big chunks of stuff out because you can tell I'm not putting a lot of pressure on that. Now you can spray these with that alcohol and think of it rubbing alcohol and water, and that can work out very, very well if you're using that, but just be careful. You don't want to put too much on because it can check on you, it can crack. And with something like this, it can be, you know, if you're putting a lot of pressure on it, then put a little bit of water. Do it sparingly. Don't put a lot on. Don't saturate it to death, because that's when you end up checking stuff. Okay? So his eyes are done, his nose is done, his ears, his feet, the back end, so he's looking good. We'll come back later on with a finished product, and we'll think of something else to do. I have a couple of things in mind. I haven't had a lot of time to think about it because I've been so busy with other things here lately. And I know Thanksgiving's right around the corner. I really don't have anything special for Thanksgiving, but you never know. I might come up with a project just last minute. And that's usually how it works for me. It's last minute type of stuff. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed this little project. And we'll be back with a final video after he's painted. And I'll explain then what paint I use and all the rest that goes with it. Okay, folks, we'll catch you in a bit. Bye-bye.